Hello everybody, welcome in. Hello replay viewers, hello. Come on in, welcome. Welcome to the party. Hello, Kimberly, welcome in. You're the first one here. Ooh, I think my iPad is dead. Welcome, am I allowed to say that? So much we can't say on here, I'm like, girl, watch everything I say. Wish I could speak in emojis up here when I'm on live, but I can't. So things just blurred out. Hello, Boo Boo's in the house. Boo Boo. What's up? Welcome in. Hello. Come on in. Welcome in, my loves. Let's see how the sound is. Oh, I just wanna feel this moment. Yeah, it's working. Hearing myself sing. Hello, welcome in everybody. Come on in. Hello. Welcome in. Hi Jamie, welcome in. Come on in. Who would like a reading today? My hair looks crazy. Hello. Hello, welcome in everybody. Come on in. Hello. How is everybody tonight? How are you doing? How are we? Welcome in. Hello. Come on in. Welcome in. Just checking the lighting and everything like that, you know? All the things. All the tings. Welcome. Welcome to the party. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Who's ready for a reading? Welcome in. Come on in. We're going to do some readings tonight. We are going to do some readings tonight. Cutest cats ever. Thank you for the roses. Hello Chimo. Welcome in. Thank you, Valhalla. Thank you. Welcome in. I can't get that song in my head. Can't get it out of my head. I love it. Oh, look at my new glasses. Hi, Tina. How are you? I'm good. Nice cats. Aren't they cute? I'll show you again because they're just so cute. I was just staring at one. Oh, you guys, we bought my cats. We buy our cats all kinds of beds, right? So we buy them these really expensive beds. But as soon as we bring home the perfect size cardboard box, they're all over it. They freaking love it, right? These two. Anywho, I almost cried just now. I went to go see what my cat was doing because I'm nosy. And I'm like, hello, what are you guys doing today? I'm bored. Tell me. Chris just went out. I was hanging out with him. And then I was like, oh, see what the cats are doing. So anyway, I went up to the box and no one was there. Usually someone's in the box. That box, there's this one box that Chris just bought home like 3 days ago, has been overused. Let me tell you, the cats are always in the box. I can't find them. They're in the box. They can't go in both at once anymore, but there's just one. They take turns. But anyway, you guys, it was so cute. Their little teddy bears were in the box. They put their cute little teddies in the box so they could sleep with them. I almost started crying. I was like, oh my God, that is the cutest thing ever. They are so freaking adorable. I can't even stand it. I tell them every day it should be illegal to be this cute. But then I just see them with their little teddy bears. Then I'm like, oh no, it's over. It's over. Cutest cats in the world. You guys are like, no, now that's pushing it, Gina. My cat's the cutest. I know we all think our cats are the cutest, but they are so cute. They are all adorable. Hello, welcome in. Hello. Thank you, Valhalla. Thank you so much. Okay, Professor P, we want to know, is he crushing on me? I love that. I'm in such a flirty mood too. This is a perfect question to open up. Is my Professor P crushing on me? It even rhymes, girl. That's so brilliant. We're opening up with some poetry tonight. Thank you, Tina. We are starting out with some poetry tonight. This girl is, what's it called? Slam poetry. She's like slamming it down. She's like, girl, I'm going to open your show for you because you're busy gushing over your cats as per usual and trying to get all your shit together. Because, girl, this place is a mess, okay? Today was my cleaning day, too, and this place is still a mess. How does that happen? It's like, hi, Tracy. It's like 1% cleaning. 99% doing something else. Slay! That's my cleaning day. 1% cleaning, 99%. But at least I do the 1% on my cleaning days. I'm just kidding. I did kind of a lot, but this room somehow didn't get touched. I don't know. Anywho, I did wash the floor in here, though. I vacuumed and washed the floor, but the desk, still messy. Okay, so what do I need? I need cards. Let's start with those. And we'll see what the card says for Chimo. We'll start out with Chimo, my slam poetry sister. Let's go. Hi, Yana. Nice to see you again, honey. I remember you. I don't remember you reading, but I know I read you. Oh, I kind of do. Wait. I think you were my first one the other day because I was being pushed to come to the live stream. I was like being lazy as per usual. And my guides were like, go, go. This was yesterday morning, right? And my guys were like, go right now. I'm like, I'm not even ready. I was like, so, blah, blah. They're like, go, go, go. And I went, and you seemed like you really needed help. I think it was you, the first one. I'm like, someone needs me here. I think it was you. Yes, you're saying, yeah. Oh, you need to go to school. Yeah. Wow, I can't remember, honey. I have a hard time remembering all my readings because I do so many. Thank you. You like my nails? Thank you so much. They got sparkles on them for Christmas. I didn't go too crazy. We got little sparklies. Little sparkies. Welcome in. Not all of them, too. I think it's just 2 nails. We were being creative. I think it was that one and that one. We were just like, let's just do a couple. Girl, it was $25 just for these little sparkles. I'm like, I'm Gen X, right? So when we were kids, we had the little sparkles everywhere. I had them all over my house. I'm like, I can do that myself, girl. For 10 cents. But I don't think everything's like that anymore. But that's how my brain goes, because that's how it was like when I was a girl. I'm like, girl, those sparkles are 10 cents. Anywho, she did a good job. I'm not complaining. Yes. You got fought with phone. What does that mean, you got fought? What does that mean? I remember, oh, you got in trouble at work, right? She must. Right, Chimo? Girl. Yes. Okay, Yana, I remember we shifted you into your power, so I hope you held that power, girl. We shifted you into your power about that situation. So I hope you held on to that power, my love. Okay, let's see what Chimo's card says. Chimo wants to know. Girl, is he looking at me? Let me put my love glasses on for you. I knew I had them for a reason on my desk, because they're not always here. Girl. Is he looking at me when I'm at school and doing my thing? I guess you don't use pens like we used to in university. We're like, da, da, da. You don't do that, right? You're like, ba, ba, da. I remember one person had a laptop in my last year, my graduation year. Like, one person had a laptop. I was like, it was weird because I knew what a laptop was. The laptop wasn't weird, but it was just like, why would you have a laptop in school? You got to listen to the teacher. You got to write notes. Professor, you know what I'm saying. Okay, let's see. Professor P. Professor P. Professor Purr. Professor Purr. I love this. I'm having so much fun by myself over here, guys. I know you're there, but I can't hear you. But this is just too fun. I love it. Okay. Oh, yes. Boxes are the best for cats, Valhalla. Your pen generation. What does that mean? Oh, yeah. Pen. Me too. I know. So many pens. Did you see my old pen, Tracy? Look at this. I crack up at this. I'm like, look at this. I think I showed y'all. Ta-da! Big pen. I hate these things. I don't like writing with them, but they're emergency pens when you can't find, when the cats stick all my pens under the couch and, you know, they like playing with the pens. They don't bite them. They run. Love your energy, girl. Yes. Okay. This is an oldie. I think it's like museum worthy soon, Tracy. Chris, why do I date men? Speaking of dating, why do I date men who keep everything? I have that pattern. They keep everything, like everything. I'm like, let's get rid of it. Let's throw it out. I like clean energy. I'm a minimalist, right? I guess it's because it's opposites. My previous boyfriend, Chris, had his literal tricycle from when he was a child. Girl, we're in our 40s now, okay? He had his tricycle when he was a little kid. I think I said little girl, but he's not a little girl. He was a man. Little boy. But he had his tricycle. He had all his toys. I was like, oh my gosh. What? I haven't seen mine in forever. I wish I did. Hi, Teresa. Welcome in, honey. Professor Meow. Meow. Girl, I'm moving in on him. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I've been living with Chris for 10 years. I'm good, but I'm just playing. I'm just being very silly. Okay. He sounds very perfect. I can't do it with my R today. I don't want to sound like an idiot. I'm like, I need to warm up my Spanish. I wish I could have music on right now. That would help me. But I put these replays on YouTube, y'all, so we do not always have music on. YouTube doesn't like music. Okay, my love. Let's see. Chimo, let's go. Chimo, here's your card, okay? I'm going to tie it in for you. If you have any more questions while I'm reading you, just let me know, okay? But these glasses are for you. I'm Professor P. Okay. I will never stop seizing... Wait, that was so bad. I am not the slam poetry queen today. I'm so glad you opened for me today, Chimo, because I will never stop seizing. That's horrible. That's not what the card says at all. I will never cease being or desiring. That's what it says, Gina. I will never cease being or desiring. This is for you, Chimo. I'm getting more serious now. Don't worry. Chimo. There you go. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. We're doing some readings tonight. Okay, let's see what it says with my light. My live streams have not been pushing out lately, y'all. I don't know what's going on. But that's okay. I'm still going to show up, but it's like, small numbers. We'll see. It's kind of early, too. I usually go on a bit later, but let's see. Okay, Chimo, this is your card. It says, you will never cease to be. New desires will be constantly born within you. Source will never stop answering your desires, and your expansion is, therefore, eternal. And so you may begin to relax if, in this moment, there is something you desire that has not yet come to fruition. We're getting this card a lot lately. This is a huge deck, y'all. Look. And this card comes up a lot lately, especially in this week. Look. Out of all the cards, we've had this quite a bit. So let's talk about it. Ooh, I love that question, Valhalla. Are you in Ontario? I'm just curious. Or are you in BC with me? Okay, let me see. All right. So, you're in BC? Oh, okay. I was like, the ferry, I think there's one in Ontario. There used to be a long time ago. I think it's gone now, though. But yeah, okay, I'm in BC too, okay. The Kootenays. Oh, okay, cool. All right, hang in there, honey. Hang in there. So everyone, because TikTok's moving, I do encourage you to go to the link in my bio. At the very bottom, the bottom link, I want to keep remembering to invite everybody to join my email list so you can figure out where I am all the time, okay? Because these live streams, the algorithm's changing a bit. So I am going to move to another platform, and I want to keep you all posted on the list. So it's the very bottom link. It's free. It's just an email list. And the bottom link says stay connected. There's 3 red hearts on it. So I invite you to go there and come back, girl. If you go, come back. But yeah, I would love to stay in touch with everybody, okay, as we make the transition, because TikTok she's out. She's out. Okay. And you know what? Even if she's not, I'm getting kind of sick of like being on a platform that's not stable for us, especially for trauma survivors. Hello, right? Like we got to have a solid place. I think something like YouTube or IG. I'm going to pull everybody in C2, but somewhere that's solid, that's not going anywhere. Okay, girl? Because this is like, I don't like this. All right. I do love TikTok so much, though. I'm going to say that. I'm not, I really love TikTok. I wish it wasn't going. I'm sad. I have been sad for a couple days. Yes, I'm glad I found you too, honey. I'm glad you found me. Yes. Hello, sunshine. Hi, Shelly. Okay, I'm sorry. Chimo, I'm just gabbing away here, but I did want to make that announcement. So make sure you join the list. If you're watching on the replay, make sure you are on that list because we don't know where we're going to be. Okay? All right. So, Professor, do you have any questions? Professor Chimo, do you have any questions about the card itself? Does it make sense to you? Are you into energy? Because I do speak in energy and I want to make sure you understand it before I go into it. She's like, girl, just tell me, is he interested in me or not? Okay, first of all, how old are you, my love? First of all, let me know that, okay? I want to know how old you are and tell the truth. Tell the truth. I need to fix this piece of my hair. I don't like it. Don't look at me. I'll just keep that side off the camera like this. Hello, can you see me? You didn't get the cards. Okay, 26. Okay, I want to make sure you're of age, girl. Thank you, Shelly. Okay. So the card is talking about it's hard, right? Because you're 26 and you're like crushing on someone and it's hard. And you know, the cards that I read, especially this one, is all about getting into your power. It's about releasing the expectation and attachment to outcomes. And in this situation, honey, I'm not sure, you know, do you think it's best for you? What is the law around this? Like, I don't even know. What is the law around this? The other night we had someone, I think, was it the woman that was just here? Yana? No. Was it Yana? No, it was somebody else. I think it was the other night or yesterday morning. Anyway, either way, someone was talking about having a crush on their assistant in a job. And, you know, my general advice as your big sister is to stay away from that kind of thing. And here's why. This is Gina talking, and then I'll go into the card, okay? Here's why. Because you are literally risking your career and you're risking your school, okay? Your grades. We don't know what else could happen. We don't know who he's involved with. To me, it's playing with fire big time, right? And to me, as your big sister, I got to tell you, not worth it because there's so many, like, what are we at? 8 billion people in the world, right? And I understand when the chemicals start going and we're like, meow, you know what I mean? Like it's fun. It's fun. But at the same time, never, ever, ever do I recommend that women or anybody, but especially women, play with fire when it comes to their career, their job. Like, you know, that saying, don't crap where you eat, right? So there's drama. Yeah. You don't have a crush on him. Oh, okay, so why are you asking, girl? Why do you care? That's why I want to know if I'm not wrong. Why? Why do you care, girl? Girl, why do you care? Well, that speech was for someone then. What can I do? Ooh, I love that. I love that question, Heather. Stick around, honey. That's my jam. In case you don't know me, I've been helping women for 15 years to build businesses online. That's what I do. I'm very spiritual though, so I bring in energetics into the work, lots of manifestation, but also lots of strategy and making sure you do what you love, life purpose. That's where the spiritual and, you know, the inner work comes in. So I've been doing this for 15 years. It's my jam. It's what I love. So I really love that question. Jasmine, if you're here, honey, would you mind pinning it for me if you don't mind, sweetie? She's always busy. She's got a newborn with her, but she wants to do this. She's like, it helps me keep my mind off things. So thank you so much for Jasmine for being here. She just doesn't comment much. She does sometimes. Jasmine, are you? Oh, thank you so much. You did it. Okay. Thank you. Yes. Oh, Shelly. Awesome. Cool. Okay. I love that question, ladies. I love it. We should just have like a coaching session right now. Right now. Chimo, did you leave, Chimo? Chimo's like, I'm out of here. I want to know a question. She's not answering it. Okay. Well, I don't know if she's still here. But she doesn't even have a crush on him. So I was like, oh, if it doesn't involve you, going to a reader when it doesn't involve you is kind of unethical, everybody. Because you're asking the reader, the psychic, I'm a psychic medium, you're asking me to access somebody's energy who's not giving me permission. So that's kind of weird. Okay. We don't do that. That's kind of messy. It's okay that you asked, but it is messy. Just keep that in mind. Some people will probably do it. I won't do that. I was going to support you, but I think you're gone. I don't know where you went. You ghosted me. Girl, you're like, I'm out of here. She's not going to answer my question. Okay, so who am I going to read for next? We had a couple money questions in here. Dog lover, hello. Welcome in. Okay. Let's see. This is really bugging me. I got to try to fix it. Hold on. When you look at yourself in the mirror and your head's so big in the mirror, it bugs you. Normally, I don't really care about stuff like this. There. See, I figured out how to fix it. Just stay there. Okay, now I don't have a bald spot. See? Nobody sees. Don't look. Pretend that didn't happen. Okay. I don't know. Okay, we got so many money questions, y'all. Should I read a card for the collective for all of us in here? Maybe I'll pull out the special money deck. Should I? Tell me yes in the bottom. Or would you rather be read individually? Let me know. Comment in the bottom. Comment in the chat. Let me know. I could pull out the money deck for all of you. Like for each of you. I can find it. Girl, where'd it go? Yeah, she's hiding. She's like, I'm nice and snug. I'm nice and snug as a bug in a rug. Let me rest. Let me rest in my card box by myself. Snugging about. I'm like, come on out. It's time to shine, girl. It's time to shine. Shelly, I'm so sorry, honey. I remember reading you. I remember reading you all. Someone else was just here. She's like, remember what you told me? I don't remember when I'm in channel mode what I told you, which is kind of cool because I could read you a million times and you'll get the same answers. You'll be like, oh, she's good. If I do say so myself. Don't mind my ego here. But yeah, but I don't remember exactly what it was all about, honey. I'm so sorry. I do remember reading you though. You said you tried what you told me. I'm like, what did I tell you? Tell us everything. I'm like Dory the fish when I'm in channel mode. As a coach, very different. I remember everything. I'm very detailed, almost too detailed, people say. Because I used to be a fiction writer. So I love detail, right? Which is so funny because Chimo came in here with the first line of this live stream. It was very poetic. And then I started fumbling on the card when I read it. But that's okay. Feels like I haven't been live in days, but it was only yesterday morning. Shelly. No, I mean, I don't remember your reading. Like, I don't remember at all what we talked about. At all. Like, literally, I don't remember anything. I'm guessing it was about direction because you have tarot reader in your, but I don't remember. Girl, I don't remember. Like, I'm not kidding. So, anyway, so when we start your reading today, it's going to be fresh and new, which is kind of cool. Okay. All right, let's do Heather. Heather, NLP. Oh, cool. I love NLP. NLP is amazing. I love NLP. All right. See you, Chimo, wherever you went. Excuse me. I'm closing off Chimo's energy now is what I'm saying. I'm trying to be nice about it. She just left. Rude. Oh, I see. You don't. Oh, because you're a reader. Right. Yeah. Because we go into channel mode, right? So it's hard to remember for sure. Okay. Heather, my love. Let's see. What was your question, Heather? What can I do to bring in money that I enjoy? Okay, this is my favorite question in the world, for real. Let me tune in. I don't really need the cards, y'all. I use them for fun and for deeper teaching, but let me tune into Heather. Heather, I'm guessing you're an NLP coach. I didn't look at your profile or anything, but I'm guessing that's what you are. Or a practitioner, I guess they call it. I'm getting that you like NLP, right? You do like that. Is it not making you money? What's going on there? Let me check. I'm getting that you like it. Okay. So tell me if I'm accurate. Tell me if this resonates, but I'm getting... Just confirm for me. I'm getting that you like it, but you hate the marketing of the business. Is that what it is? That's what's coming in strong. Let me know. And by the way, if I'm not getting it, let me know. Just say, oh no, just tell me the truth. Like, I like marketing, I don't like marketing. This is the issue, but that's what I'm getting. And in case, I think we've just met Heather. So I'm on a yoga ball, just in case you're wondering, like, why is she bouncing, making all those weird noises? It's a yoga ball, girl. Okay. And you're ready for something new. Okay, you're ready to leave it behind altogether? You do like it though, right? Why are you leaving it, girl? What's going on? I feel like it's going to be incorporated because you're asking, what can I do? Let me see. Tell me why you're leaving. I'm tuning in to what you can do next. Just write down. Struggle. Okay. So it's the marketing, right? Tell me what you think about writing, because I'm getting a big message about writing for you. Something more behind the scenes. Like, you're not a big video girl. I haven't looked at your profile at all. I didn't even click on your picture. But I'm just guessing, I'm getting that you're like more of a writer, and I'm getting like there's lots of money in that for you. Like, lots. How does that sit with you? You do not write well? Okay. Do you enjoy writing? Because it doesn't matter if you're not good at it. Do you enjoy it? Hello, Dalam. Mario, welcome in. There's something about expression that needs to be expressed. Like a lot of expression energy. Not really? Okay. I'm definitely getting that there's lots of money in writing for you. That's the message I'm getting. Let me see if I can tune in deeper and see. I'm getting a lot of closed off energy. I don't know if you're like worried or you're stressed out. But there's like a wall. There's a wall. Yeah, I think that's the message I got for you, honey. If you have any questions for me, you can ask, and I'll pull a card for you, and we can go into the card. But that's what I got, just tuning into you. Hello, BC girl. Welcome in. Okay. Let's grab you a card. I pulled out the abundance deck for you. Abundance deck for all the girlies asking about the money, the moolah, the shmoney. Let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Hi. Okay, this is your thing. Bam! Nailed it. Okay. Here's your card. The story I tell is the basis of my life. This is your card, Heather. The story I tell is the basis of my life. That's the image for you. You have a canary in a cage on your head. Let's find out why. There is no right or wrong way to tell your improved story. It can be about your past, present, or future experiences. The only criterion that is important is that you be conscious of your intent to tell a better feeling, this is for you, improved version of your story. Telling many good feeling short stories throughout your day will change your point of attraction. Just remember that the story you tell is the basis of your life, so tell it the way you want it to be. This is so interesting because y'all saw me tell her about writing, right? And now you saw me tell her about that. And then I chose the card, like you saw me shuffle the deck and everything. And then this card came out about telling stories. And yes, it's about the stories in your mind and your life and how things are going to go for you, writing the script of your life, which was, again, my jam. And yours too, obviously, if you're into NLP. You really get this card, right? So Heather, tell me quickly, because your energy's starting to go. I was deep into your energy. So tell me quickly, what are you getting from this? Because you're an NLP girly. I don't need to explain all of that to you. You already get all that. It came out like literally for you about stories. And I don't need to explain anything about that. I already know that because I understand NLP really well. So let me know. Do you have any last minute questions? Do you want to just let it go at that? What did the card say that resonated with you? Talk to me, girl. I'm putting coconut oil on my lips. Don't look at me. I just gave Rivy some too. She likes it. She likes to lick it. Likes to lick the coconut oil. Let's see. Do you see art? Let me see. It definitely was creative writing when I saw it. It was like, like I said, it was expression. So it was about expression. So definitely that would cover art for sure. Artistic endeavor. Yes. What story are you telling about this, honey? Because that's what my jam is. That's what my expertise is in. So what story are you telling about this? Because I do feel a wall. You're welcome, honey. I do feel a wall there. And there's nothing wrong with that. When we're going through stuff, I'm not judging. Don't worry. Like, we all go through that. And it's okay. You don't even know me. I have a wall up with people that I just meet too. Like psychics, when they're trying to bust into my energy, I'm like, girl, back off. Even though I asked for it. This one psychic was like, she tried me twice and she's like, I'm not your reader. I'm like, oh, I was so innocent. I wasn't meaning to, right? And she was just like, I'm not your reader. And she's like, do you want me to refund you? I was like, oh my God. I was like right into it. I was just warming up. And she was like, I'm not your reader. I'm like, okay, we're still friends. Like, she's still totally nice, but she's like, I'm just not some people's reader and I'm not yours. I can't get in there. I'm like, oh, girl, I don't want you to get in there. I didn't want anybody to get in there. So I totally get it. Oh, yeah. Okay. Heather, don't worry about it, honey. It's not a difficulty. We don't even need to call it that. It's not that at all. You just probably have a lot going on. You're smart. You shouldn't let people deep into your energy, girl, at all. But I'm just sharing, like, I'm being honest. I'm very transparent, right? So for me over here, it just feels like, that I got the writing trickle in there, but then I couldn't sense anything else. Like, that's what I got. But it was definitely like a flavor of expression is what I can tell you, like an expression. So the art fits that. You don't like writing too much, but nowadays you don't need to, like, it didn't feel like you were sitting there with a pen, or even typing. It's just like, it felt like this big, huge work of art, to be honest, like a masterpiece. Like that's not used like art, like painting. Thank you, Pollinator. Thank you so much. Can you guys see that thing on my head? Because it doesn't show me anymore, but I love that thing, the live thing, live burst. But it was like, what I mean by work of art is like your life's masterpiece is what I mean, what's the phrase I'm looking for, y'all? That's the one thing I have trouble with. I grew up in Italian and English school at the same time. So when it comes to expressions, I always had a hard time with those. Work of art? What is it? Oh, thank you, Pollinator. Thank you so much. What is it? Life's work of art. Life's work. What the frick is that expression? It's your whole work of art. Like, I have a whole work of art on the internet. Like, my whole life's work, I guess you could call it. Help. Somebody help. So yeah, it felt like there's this big burst for you, honey, like huge burst for you, Heather. So I would encourage you to start expressing yourself, expressing, and definitely, exactly. You took the words right out of my mouth. Idana says, Idana, is that how you say it? I was just going to say, there's a big story to tell in your life's work. I was going to say that exact thing. Thank you, Valhalla. Yes. See, everyone's contributing here. It's making sense. It feels right. So there's a huge body of work. I got writing, but there's speech to text, right? I do that a lot. when Chris does it, it's so funny. It makes me laugh so hard. I literally pee my pants because it doesn't even make any sense. And the weirdest words come out. He's not really used to, he's not an internet girly like me. So when he uses these things, he's hilarious. He's like 5 feet away from it talking. He's like grandpa energy, but he's only like a couple years older than me. But he's fun. He's grandpa with technology stuff. Not all technology, just like certain things. He's good with a lot better at like technical, audio, visual, whatever you call all this stuff. He knows how to do all this. But he makes me laugh. Because I've had this business for 15 years, girl. So I've created incredible success for myself, my clients, and I know how to do these things like the back of my hand. So if anyone wants to check out my coaching success, my coaching offerings, click the link in the bio. All the testimonials are there. If anyone's looking to build a business and wants a mentor, a coach, someone who's been down the rags to riches path. Okay. I had PTSD. That's why I do this for trauma survivors. When I was 15 years old, I was diagnosed. I had an attack when I was 15 by a football player, near death. Okay. It was horrifying. So my whole life I've been adjusting to making money and working my way. And that's why I do this. I'm so passionate about it. And the results in my business, like I've made my own annual salary in a week in 2015, my old annual salary. And then just recently I made it in one transaction, just selling coaching services like this. Okay. I don't have any MLMs, nothing like that. But go check out the stories to inspire yourself. It's not for me to brag. It's not for you to be like, oh, Dana's so good. No, I don't care about that. I put them there to inspire you and to celebrate women who take things into their own hands, like it feels like you're about to do, Heather, sorry. And to really, really, step into your power and really let it flow. In terms of, how it feels like this beautiful unfolding, but just let it flow, like just be you and start expressing. That's the biggest message I have for you. Yeah, Heather says, thank you. You're so welcome. Yes. Oh, Pollinator, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. Is it Paula? Is that your name? Paula, thank you so much. She says, glad you're here to talk about your experience after that traumatic event. Thank you so much. I really do love inspiring people. And like I tell everybody here when they're learning how to be confident online, you really, like the letters I've received over the years, even just yesterday, this morning, I received such beautiful letters about my work and it just keeps me going. And also it's really, really important. Heather, this is for you. I don't know if you're still here. People are leaving quick today. They're like, girl, I'm scrolling out of here. TikTok's leaving. I got things to do. I got places to go and people to see. And the live isn't being pushed out. I don't know why, but anyway, and for you, Heather, digging into your life purpose, you're here. Okay. Yeah. Life purpose, right? So when you're like, this is me in my life purpose. That's why I love it. That's why I get energized. That's why I make shit ton of money. That's why, because the universe supports you. And I don't know if you're spiritual at all, but whatever you call it, for teaching purposes, I call it creative intelligence. Okay. The energy that created all life on the planet. When you line up with what you're meant to be doing, you're fully supported in all ways, right? And then we do this inner work too of letting it in. For me, I had a lot of insecurities like, oh, you made all that money. Is like sometimes in my own masterminds with like the places I invest where I'm coaching with my own coach, and then I've got other women around me, they judge me. They're like, you're doing card readings for free, right? They do. They make comments. I'm like, girl, leave me alone. But yeah, there's stuff I had to work out there too, right? And even just a lot of people come on here who have gifts and they're like, like spiritual gifts like me, psychic gifts, and they're afraid to bring them out into the world because the world just thinks we're a bunch of witches, of course, right? There's so much to be working out, even artists, starving artists. Like there's all these things that we need to work through, and that is the inner work, okay? So that stuff needs to come out and be worked through. I've got tons of courses. Some of them are like $100. Some of them are like 10. I've got meditations. You can check out the links in my bio if you're interested. I also have an email address there. You can email me if you ever have questions about anything. But I always want to tell you about my work and what's possible, okay? And if it's not me, we'll still be friends. But I just recommend that everybody let support in, okay? And for you, Heather, just remember this life purpose journey. It's an unfolding. It doesn't happen overnight. Sometimes you just know. But right now, what you're going through is so normal. You just got to walk the walk, listen for the next step, and really step into it and say yes. So for sure, you can feel it. I can feel it. The expression piece is next. And if it's art for you, go do that. Go start. Go start. Just let it unfold. It's going to be part of a whole huge masterpiece, the story of your work. Okay, I'm so excited to see it unfold. Please come back and keep me posted. You're gonna have to remind me what we talked about, but I will be excited for you because I still feel you when you come back. I'm like, hey, what did we talk about, girl? Remind me. I'm not trying to be rude. I was just reading you in a psychic reading, so it's hard to. Oh, I can't remember everybody. Okay. All right. Well, Heather, I'm closing off your energy right now. Thank you so much for your presence here, for being here, for contributing your energy. I really, really appreciate it. Okay. Where are my other money ladies at? Who else has a question about money? Please comment again so I know that you're still here, so that you didn't ghost me like the other girl did. I'm like, girl, Chimo's like, I'm out. You know, you're going to tell me about my professor's life. I'm out of here. I'm like, okay, fine. I'm just picking on Chimo on this. It's just fun. She was so fun. I guess she had to leave, but she didn't even say bye. Maybe she did. TikTok sometimes blocks comments. Jasmine's here, my moderator. She's trying so hard to, like, you know, not let that happen, but she lets me know when it happens. And I can unblock them sometimes too, the comments that get filtered, but sometimes we don't see them at all. And she's here texting me if anything happens, so. The point of that story is, that whole rant right there, is if I don't see your comment, if I'm not responding to it, it's because I don't see it. So you got to be assertive and just do it again. Say, hello, hello. When we have big lives, I don't know why I'm not being pushed out, but you know, when we have 50, 100 people here, then the live is busy and it's hard to find you, and I'm intuitively spirit-led reading, but tonight we're not doing that. Unless it gets busy. Okay? All right. So this is a good time, y'all. Whoever's here, we have a nice intimate group. You can access me. You can get coached by me. So get in here. Tell me what you want. Tell me exactly what you want. This is a good practice. Ask for what you want right now in this chat. Ask me so I can tell you. Okay? So I can guide you. All right. Okay. Hi, Danny. Welcome in, honey. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you. Hello. I love those. I love that emoji. Okay, Bahal Lake Lady, what's your name, honey? I think you're on my email list. I think you joined the other night. I can't remember. I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to be rude, y'all. But there's another tarot card reader in here who's vouching for me. She's like, we don't remember. It's because we access a different part of us. We're channeling, and it's not... for me, my short-term memory goes offline. In daily life, if you met me, I remember everything. Chris is like, oh, she remembers everything. I do. You said you would do that. Why didn't you do it? I didn't forget. He's like, you didn't forget for 10 years ago when I first met you, girl. I'm like, that's right. I don't forget anything. Be right back. Okay, Paula, I see you, honey. Rude. I'm talking about Chris. I have a whole conversation going on in my head. Don't mind me. Okay. Amy. Okay, Amy. I feel like we met before. Have I read you before? I feel like we met. Did we meet? Girl, are we besties? Like, what's going on here? Okay, let's do... Where'd she go? Idana, are you still here? What's your name, honey? Is it Idana? Is that your name, or is this just the thing that you wrote, like, for your username? I'll pull a reading for you. For debt. Okay. Your ex left you. Okay. Should we do the money deck for her? No. No. Money deck is not your deck tonight. We'll do my usual deck. But I need to shuffle it really well. Marie? Okay. Hi. Nice to meet you, Marie. Welcome in. You know what I'm going to start saying just to everybody? Because I used to do this all the time, so you don't offend anybody, and just because I don't want to sit here and say, I can't remember all day, because that's not good for me to say that. I'm just going to say, nice to see you. Nice to see you. With my fish lips. Okay. Oopsies. Is this her card? My intuition's like, F them cards, just for a second, not forever. I love these cards. Okay, Marie. Okay, you don't have a business now, right? That's what I'm getting. Does she have a side hustle? No. I'm getting no for business. You don't have a business right now, right? Hi, Lorna. Stick around, honey. We got a nice small group here, so stick around. No, okay. I could feel that. Oh, no, I'm not reading you, honey. I'm not reading you. Amy, I'm not reading you. I'm reading Marie right now, honey. So, Marie, could you answer my question, please? Marie? Okay. Thank you. Amy, I was asking you a question before and I didn't see an answer, so I was just waiting, and then I just switched. I didn't even say I was going to read you for sure, though, so just hang out, okay? By the way, if anybody wants a guaranteed reading, if you're like, I don't want to wait in case we get busier, because I'm not even looking at the numbers. It's kind of quiet every time I look up tonight. But in the link in my bio, you can purchase one. People do it all the time. It's $22. I'll get a notification at the top here, and you will have a guaranteed reading here on live, and you will be next, okay? So if I haven't called anybody's name, you'll be read right away. So if you're just like, oh, I don't want to wait, I'm in a hurry, I have things to do, or I just really want a guaranteed reading, then you can do that. That option's always there. Otherwise, just stick around and enjoy the show, okay? Unless I say I'm reading you right now, then I haven't started reading, okay? Okay, Amy, thank you, honey. All right. I can't remember. You're asking me? She's like, what was it again? I can't remember. What did I say? Oh, okay. I've been doing TikTok shop affiliate. You're hitting walls. Yeah, you're hitting walls because the app is changing, right? That's one of the reasons. Okay, but I love that for you, honey. I love that, Marie. Let's see. I'm getting a no for that. Thank you for sharing, Paula. You're so sweet, honey. Yeah, I'm getting a no. That's not for you. Like, it's not the way to make money. But I'm so proud of you for going out and trying. Like, it can be very lucrative. So let me see. I'm getting affiliate for something else. There's lots of affiliate programs out there that you can do. You know that, if you like that. But the thing I'm getting is like, no, that's like, it's not saying, oh, that's the only thing she's supposed to do. Your energy is saying, because I'm in your energy reading, and it's saying it's one of the things that could make you money. And depending on how much the debt is, you could pay it off fast with affiliate referrals, right? Now, if you go into a high ticket, I don't know how you feel about that, but that's the industry I work in, that I've been in for 15 years, right? So it means that I teach women how to create the success that I've created. And how I do that is I teach them how to be mentors to other people. There's no company, there's no MLM attached. It's just us doing our own thing, but women supporting women. So they invest in me, right? Like everybody, to invest in a private mentor where you have my attention. We're on an app together. We talk every day, except for I have 2 days off a week, but you can still talk in the app. And as soon as I come back, I'll address everything you said. We have weekly sessions. You're in all my programs. Like, it's a lot, right? So those investments start at $3,000, and I've invested in that so many times. I grew up very poor. Okay, this is not something I would normally do, but I realized the connection, especially with someone who's had trauma like me, and I've had PTSD since I was 15. I couldn't figure out how to do business like everybody else, and I needed big money, like supportive money, right? Not like, a little paycheck here and there. It stressed me out because I didn't even have the money. I'm a human design projector, everybody. So it stressed me out going to work every day and putting in 10 hours or 8 hours or even 4. Like, it's too much. There's different aura types in human design, and we're designed differently. Some of us have a motor that just keeps going. Chris is like that. If he doesn't go every day, he's off. Right? For me, I go in bursts, but when I go and I make tons of money. So everybody's different. So I just wanted to share that. But what I'm sharing for you for this purpose, this is how I teach trauma survivors how to make money, because you can sell packages like my $25,000 transaction that I always talk about, the cash transaction that came in one transaction. That was my old salary, okay? But it came in one transaction because somebody paid me in advance to coach them for a whole year. She's like, she wanted a deal, right? Instead of paying monthly. So I gave her a deal and she's like, I'm good for the year. So she's amazing, by the way. She's one of my best references. She'd talk to anybody. She's like, oh yeah, if somebody wants to talk to a reference, just let me know. I'm like, okay, because we had the best year ever together. But my point is Marie, you could sell these packages for people. You could help people in that industry. And, let's say it was a $25,000 package. We're talking like a big commission for you. Does that make sense? Or something else out there that you might be drawn to that has a high ticket on it. I always feel like I should be doing affiliate. Yeah, I am getting a huge yes. I got that for you before you said that. But it's always a dead end. Well, we got to change that story, honey. Why are you saying it's a dead end? Why are we calling it a dead end? There's something kinky in your energy here. Because how we really want to feel is, there's so much possibility. And I'm feeling like it's your relationship with, are you spiritual? Because it's your relationship with source, whatever you call source. So I call it creative intelligence for teaching purposes. That means it's the energy that created all life in the planet. So it's your relationship with that. Because when we're connected into that energy and we have a daily practice, we're tuned in, then we speak about abundance differently because we know our words are actual spells. That's why they call it spelling. We create with our words. We got to be careful what we're saying, girl. You saying it's always a dead end. I'm calling you out with love here, but I wouldn't be a good coach if I didn't. Watch what you say and think, okay? Seems like I go all in and I hit tons of walls, yeah. So there's a big story here about walls. Yes, I'm spiritual. I have some gifts, but I've always been afraid of it. Okay. Yeah, okay. And how are you doing with your trauma healing, honey? Are you supported with that? Do you have a therapist? Have you gone to therapy? Or have you not ever? What's your experience with that? You don't have to share so much information if you don't want to, but just give me an idea. Because I am sensing a lot of fear and anxiety here. And by the way, everybody, I've had PTSD since I was 15. That's what PTSD is. It's an anxiety disorder, okay? So I get it. I got you. And, there's zero judgment up in these streets at all, period. Okay, you haven't done therapy. Okay, yeah. So have you had a lot of trauma, though? Like, does it interfere? Do you have flashbacks? Do you have symptoms? Because the first thing I'm going to recommend for anybody on this page is definitely medical attention, right? I've learned over the years that it is, and I was very spiritual and I was ignoring all doctors, right, for the longest time. It got me into trouble. I'm not going to lie. And looking back, it really postponed things. So I'm not a big medication girly, but if I needed to, I would. But I do have lots of vitamins and I have had plenty of EMDR, which really helped me. Now, everybody, EMDR is not for everybody. Okay, I have 2 best friends. They hated it and I loved it. And Chris had some too. He loved it because he had a trauma at work recently. He's like, I want to try that. Right? It's different for everybody. But a lot of people in here like it with me. So anybody else here who's tried it, please let us know. Lorna, I work in mental health. Trauma is an extremely difficult thing. Yeah. And medical support is required. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Mom was bipolar. Yeah. Yeah. So PTSD, and I'm not here like trying to give anybody crap or be like this parrot for the Western medical world at all, but it is a medical condition, right? So there you go. Not going to lie. I've been thinking about mushroom therapy to help with my mental health. I feel like letting in support, honey, is so key for you. Letting in support for sure. And, therapy support, mushrooms, but I'm feeling like a person, honey. I know your trauma was with people and it's hard to trust and open up, but I want to give you this confidence that you can find somebody. And you get to choose, and you can take 2 months to choose. Sometimes it took me, like I've been healing for a long time, decades. And there were times where I was just like, I'm done. Like, I'm done looking for a therapist. I can't stand it. I can't find anybody I liked, especially during, times like near the pandemic. When I tried to reach out, I was like, I can't find anybody. So I went back to coaches. I love coaching too. It's very different than therapy. But yeah, I definitely recommend. There is help. Absolutely. Lorna says, yeah, never give up. Oh yeah, no, for sure. But I just want to say, like, when we've been through trauma with people, it's hard to open up and trust or want to. And I don't know if that's your thing. And I don't want to get too into that, Marie, because that's kind of personal. But yeah, I do recommend. I'm feeling like support for you and really compassion for yourself, and just saying, okay, like, because it's hard to admit to ourselves that we've got a condition and we need to get help, right? But, I remember even 10 years ago when I met Chris, I told him I had PTSD and everything early on in our relationship. But I liked his attitude because I had gotten some treatment, but he had like this, typical men from Mars kind of thing, women from Venus. He was like, let's just fix it. Right. And I was like, ha 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 ha. And I'm not going to be like, we have to be fixed. We're never broken. You guys know me. I always talk about empowerment, right? But the thing is it was really nice to have a perspective of, oh yeah, well, I can go to a doctor, kind of treat it like a broken bone in a way. Does that make sense? And I know you're spiritual like I was, so it's not like we're gonna just let them take care of everything for us and just be like, oh, you're my doctor, you're gonna fix it all. No, we don't dive in. We're the queen and the director of our healing, but let little bits in. I'm going to try a little bit of Western, a little bit of mushies, a little bit of, let's let these in, and you sit at the center and decide, I like you, I want you, I will see you again. I didn't like our session, but thank you so much. Bye. I like you. And I feel like this energy for you, Marie, would be really powerful. Just like, receiving, right? Because guess what? Marie, guess what? Thank you. That's what letting money in is. Receiving. And money comes from people. Okay? So I go deep, y'all. I'm a human design projector. I go deep. I go deep under the hood because that's where the subconscious is. That's where we can change our lives. Okay? So this is what's needed. And I know it's scary, honey. I can feel that. I almost can cry because I can feel how scary it is for you. But I need you to, I have a grounding sheet that it's like, I think 36 grounding tips. They're like in little boxes. Let me show you. That I created for y'all. It's right here. My mess. Things go flying. It's like a rat that comes out. I'm just kidding. We don't have rats, but I wouldn't be surprised with these piles here. Don't look. Rude. Anyway, so I created this. See? Where's my old school girl who recognized the pen? Do you recognize these things? Do people use these? I love these. I still use binders. I love binders. But this is all in PDF for y'all, and they're all grounding things. So if you join my email list, you get it for free. Okay, so it's in the link in my bio. It's under courses and downloads. Just go get it because you're going to want to just ground yourself one step at a time and then start to take the actions. But you got to do it slow. Okay. Marie, are you still here, honey? Marie, you're saying what to what? Marie says what? What to what? Oh, did I miss some comments? That's why I want to pull out a debt so I can afford some of the help. Yeah, but you have to, it's a catch-22, right? Because you're never going to pull out of the debt until you break some of this ice. So like I said, I nailed it. Just from your comment, I can tell. It's your relationship with Source that needs healing and opening, okay? Trusting, receiving. Because you need to be able to lean back and trust that even without money, you can start to let the help in. You get to have both at once. And that's actually what's going to bring the money in. Take it from me, girl. This is something I can speak extremely confidently about. Not just for me, but I've helped hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of women since 2009. September 6th, y'all. That's when I started my business, 2009. This is my jam, okay? You're still here. Yeah, it really is. Yeah. I'm sending you so much love, honey. I know this is hard for you. You're at the beginning, but please borrow my confidence and my strength because I was there too, okay? and I'm here to be your big sister. I hope you give me a follow. TikTok isn't going to be around, y'all, so please go to the link in my bio. There's also a crisis help section if anyone needs help now or they just want crisis lines that they can trust, that they can call 24 hours a day. You can print it, put it on your fridge. You can chat with people if you don't want to pick up the phone, okay? I'm Gen X. I just gave myself away. I'm Xennial, actually, but... yeah, so so please go and sign up to the link. It says, stay in touch with me. Sign up there, please. It's free. It's a link. I just want you on my email list so I can let you know, hey girl, we're over here now. Or we switched again. Because who knows? I got to try out a few platforms here. Hold on, I got the puzzle piece. I had to do the puzzle piece for TikTok. Okay, thank you. Aw. I love that, Marie. You're Xennial, so you'll be my little sister. Yes, girl. I'm right on the cusp, too, so I'm just a couple years older than you, probably. Just like Chris is a couple years older than me. All right, my love. Well, it's such a pleasure to read for you, and please take care of yourself. Know that we're here. The reason I created that email list is because I'm determined to keep us all together, and I've been gathering tons of emails in the last couple days. I've been going live a lot, girl. Okay? Because I'm like, TikTok's taking off. I gotta get to work. My guides are like, girl, they're just kicking my butt. They're like, they want me to sit here all day, basically. I'm like, girl, I gotta go play my game. Don't tell anybody. I like iPad games. They don't want me to play too long. And pet my cats and snuggle with my cats and go outside and go swimming. All the Gina things that I do all day. Hello? Like, get out there. They need you, especially because it's the holidays. So you're going to see me a lot. But yes, please check out my links. There's meditations there, honey. I know you don't have a lot of money right now, so don't worry about it. But there's free stuff too. Okay? All right, my love. Okay, well, I'm sending you so much love, and I'm giving you a huge Italian hug. Huge. One of the squishy ones that my grandma used to give me. I was a little kid. I couldn't even breathe. I'm like, ugh. I loved it, though. She's like, Gina! My grandma was the best. She also had a video store, and she had we grew up in poverty, but she was a kick-ass entrepreneur. And she had tons of candy on the store, so we liked that. Our parents did not like it, but we liked it because she didn't care. She was like, just have whatever you want. Especially me. I was her favorite. I was the oldest. Anywho, okay. Yes, Marie, grandmas are awesome. They're so awesome, for sure. Mine was Nonna. That's what we call our grandmothers. Nonna in Italian. Thank you, Paula. Gigi. I love that. That's so cool. Gigi. Best gift ever. I've never seen that one. Hello. Hi, I'm Kiki from Canada. Can you do a financial reading for me? Yes, I can, Kiki. Okay, y'all. So if you're all sitting here going, hello, I've been waiting for a long time. I do choose intuitively, okay? But there were a couple women that had money questions tonight, so that's our theme, which I'm so excited about. It's my favorite topic ever. But I have to tell you, in coaching women for 15 years, I have a lot of the time, when we're in our sessions behind the scenes, we are talking about relationships too, okay? Because just like I shared with Marie right now, these things need to be ironed out and healed, okay? Because even though it's hard, we like to isolate. Hello, we're trauma survivors. We like to isolate. Like, leave me the alone, okay? Shit, I got enough going on in here. I just need to be alone. It's hard because we don't like things out of control. We don't like to be startled. Hello, PTSD fam. We don't like to be startled. I hate it. Chris knows. He used to like to try to scare me and stuff. Don't do that. He's like, oh damn, okay. But I scared him the other day. I'm such a hypocrite. Anyway, my whole point is, we like to isolate, but it's really, thank you for the rose. It's really important that we, push ourselves with love to really, really, really connect with others, get into healthy relationship. I mean, we need that. Okay. We're humans at the end of the day. We may not need to be extroverts, but we do need it. Okay, Kiki, let's go. So anyway, all of that to say, I choose intuitively. I choose by my guides. That's how it operates. Like Kiki just asked me, and normally I'd be like, stick around, Kiki, right? That's how I normally am with everybody. I'm like, stick around. I'm going to choose somebody. But with her, she reached out and grabbed me by the soul, and my guides were like, her. So I'm like, okay, her. Like, I just know. Okay. But anyone else who wanted a financial reading or just a reading, make sure you stick around. There's also that option in the bio. Don't forget about it, the top option. If you need my help finding it, let me know. Sometimes people want me to show you on my iPad. Just put iPad and I'll show you if you're interested in a paid reading. But all that does is guarantee that you'll be next. And yeah, I just got a reading that there's a hockey game on tonight. I mean, not a reading, a pop-up. But yeah, speaking of pop-ups, when you purchase a reading, it's $22. It pops up on my screen right here, and I will see. I won't read out your email. I'll just verify that it's you in my own way that I do, anonymously. And then we rock and roll, okay? And you'll be next. If I haven't called someone's name, you are absolutely next. And if I'm in the middle of reading, you will be the one right after. So I don't know how long I'm going to be on here. I never really know. When my energy goes, I'm like, I gotta go, okay? Gotta go finish doing my Gina things. I actually bleached my bathroom today a lot. I put a lot of bleach in there, so all the windows are open and it's freezing, but I'm gonna have to go take care of that. Girl. Okay. Cleaners are expensive today, I have to say. I like having a cleaner, but they're expensive. They're worth every dime, every penny, every dime. There are no pennies, I have to say every dime. But yeah, girl, they're expensive. But I do use them still. Lorna, you're a very smart lady. I would love any advice you have. Okay, Lorna. Thank you, honey. Yep, just stick around. Don't forget to jump on my free email list. Otherwise, like I said, if you don't want to pay for a reading, just sit back and enjoy the show, okay? You just got to be patient. That's all. Everyone's going to be like, girl, I told you this. I said this. And I'm not choosing mentally. Logically, you're like, she was been waiting for hours. That's not how it works. I choose from here. Okay? My guides are like, girl, go. They use my eyes. And they find you. And then I read. Okay. 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 I might do a giveaway too. What do we all think? I might do a giveaway. I was thinking of doing like a double guaranteed spot or something like that. But we don't have huge numbers tonight. Okay. I'm still tuning in. Oh, Kiki, perfect. Maybe I was tuning into you when I was talking about the bleach. I'm like, maybe that's why. I don't know, or it could have been a coincidence. I don't believe in coincidence. Where'd that card go? I just dropped a card. Y'all. I can't even find it. I feel like I dropped it. Hello, don't mind me. Hello. What the heck is it? Oh my gosh. The card literally disappeared. What the heck? I'll probably find it when I leave. Okay. All right. Well, don't mind me. I'm on a yoga ball. That's such a weird sound. That's a yoga ball. I just keep picturing people just joining and I'm like, blah, blah, blah. It's so bad, but it's so comfy. I like it. It's good for my hips too. Okay. Yes. Right, Paula? I don't believe in accidents, honestly. Girl, are you in the Vancouver area? Where are you? I wish you were. That would be really cool. Imagine she's like, I am. Vancouver, Canada, I mean. British Columbia. Columbia. Okay, I love that cleaning emoji. That's so cute. And the broom. Paula, I love that. London, Ontario. Oh, wow. I'm from Hamilton. That's where I was born. That's when I tell you I grew up poor. I did. They call it the armpit of Ontario. It's so rude. I'm like, that's my birthplace. Do you mind? My whole family was actually born in Italy, but, you know, there was an immigration wave, and that's when they came in, and then they gave birth to me as soon as they got here, pretty much. So I was born in Canada, but that's how we ended up there. They all came in through Hamilton and Toronto. And we lived on the mountain, so I grew up there. We didn't have a lot of money, but I built incredible success, and I'm so proud of myself. And I'm proud of all the women that I helped too. They're incredible. So yes, Italy. Have you been there, Paula? I love it. I've been to London lots of times. I used to have friends in London. Maya, hello, honey. Hi. So cool. We got Ontario people in the house. Okay, Kiki. Okay, so Kiki, while I'm reading for you, did you ask me a question? Let me know. Will you be working soon? Hello, Harley. Hang in there. Did you ask me a question, Kiki? Let me know what your question is. And while I'm reading, make sure you stay connected. I'm glad you have a nice bright blue bubble. I won't miss you. I can find you easily. But make sure you stay connected, otherwise your energy just goes. Okay, so I'm starting to tune into your energy. I can't remember what you asked me. Sorry, love. Do you do a financial reading, you said? Okay. Kiki! Kiki! Where'd you go? Sometimes I yell, don't mind me. I feel like people are falling asleep. Will I stay with my current job or will I be changing over? Okay. Okay. Tonight I'm like, let me put these cards down. I don't really need the cards, but I just like them because they're fun and they give you an image to look at. I thought I just broke a nail. Do you use bleach, by the way, Kiki? I'm just curious. The cleaners that I've worked with and talked to, some of them don't like it. Like, we don't use that. I think it's going out of style, maybe. I don't know. My mom bleached our house like a mofo. No, you don't. See, my mom, like, I don't even know how we're not, like, brain damaged the way she is bleached. She was bleaching that house, girl. Okay, here's what I'm getting. I use vinegar too. That's what I normally use. But once, I can't even say how long. I don't know. Once or twice a month, I bleach everything. I have 3 cats though too. It's a big house though, so they have lots of room. But it's still like, it's just, I like to bleach things once in a while. Kiki, I'm getting that you really like your job. But you're not going to be there permanently. 2 cats? Oh, I love cats. I love my cat people. They're the best. Now you're forcing me to show you. But the next place you're going to like even better is what I'm getting. And I know that sounds so positive and la. I tell you the truth. That is what I got. Dee-dee. This is River. Whoops. Don't look at all my stuff. This is River. And this is Bear. They're so cute. Doo-doo-doo. I love them so much. So the next place you're going is pretty, like, it's going to be even better. That's what I'm getting. So do you have any more questions while I'm in your energy? Because I'm right in there. Ask me now. Ask me now. Is this your own cleaning business or what's going on? If it's your business, Coach Gina comes out and I'm like, girl, this is what you do. Maya, does my friend Chelsea trust me? And is she a real friend to me? Okay, stick around, Maya. Hang out. I'm choosing intuitively, everyone, so stick around. If you want to stay in touch with me after TikTok leaves, make sure you join the list in my bio. It's the very bottom link. It's called Stay in Touch with all the red hearts. Hi, Linda. Thank you so much, honey. I'm going to prove financially. Feels like I got a yes, but there's a lot of numbness there right now. I'm not sure what's going on. If you're going through a really hard time, there's a lot of numbness with you and that. It's like a lot of numbness. What's going on, girl? You don't have to tell me, but it feels like a lot. Like you're almost like just like don't even, like I was back in the day, like I wouldn't even open my bank account. I was so traumatized and scared. I heard something beeping. I live in the forest. Hang on, let me check the camera really quick. It's just a truck backing up, but I want to see who's here. Okay, Maya's... Maya's like, I got a lot of people hitting on me. I'm like, Maya's in the club. She's like, girl, I got this thing going on. I got the Ritz. But it was a typo. She meant hating. I'm like, Maya, get it, girl. That was funny. Kiki, yeah, I can feel that, honey. So, hang on, I'm just checking my camera super quick. Well, I live in the middle of the woods, y'all. So when I hear something, I'm like, what the fuck? It's nothing. Maya's in the club. Maya's like, Maya, how old are you, honey? Tell the truth. Stuck in your trauma, yeah. So you might be in a bit of freeze mode. Do you know what freeze mode is? Linda. When it's like, girl. People are looking at me. I can't. Sorry, Kiki. It's too funny. It was a typo, but it was a funny one. Thank you, Linda. Anywho, I'll have to tell Chris that one later. I won't tell him your name. Don't worry. Okay, so Kiki? No. Okay, Kiki. Okay. Where do I start? When we go through trauma, our nervous system picks up a reaction, okay? A reaction to life, a reaction to being triggered, a reaction to too much. And we have a couple reactions that humans go into, okay? There's 4 to be exact. I think there's a 5th one they came up with now, but there's 4. And basically it's fight, flight, freeze, or fawn, okay? So fighting is, people are, people who are just combative. Actually, I hate this about the movies and stuff, but they always portray people with PTSD like that. And it's not true. But they're always the ones that are freaking out. And it's like, some people do react like that and they're fighting. And it's like a defense mode, if that makes sense. Your system goes into the survival mode and then it does this automatically. And it's really hard to fight, like meaning beat, not fight, like get over, move through. Okay. So there's the fight, there's the flight, that's run away. People who are just like, I'm out. See ya. I'm not dealing with this, right? They do that with everything in their life, right? And then there's flight, freeze. That's the one that I had, just like you. It seems like, okay, it's a lot of numbness, freezing. Like I literally felt like I couldn't move. I felt like a dead fish a lot. And I say that with love, right? I just felt like I couldn't move, right? And then there's fawning. Fawning is like major people pleasing. Fawning is just like, it's like Stockholm syndrome, kind of like you just get attached to the person who is abusive or the person who's just like stressing you out all the time. They don't even have to be an abuser, just stressing you out all the time. And because you have so much trauma, you haven't found a grounding and healing in your body and your nervous system hasn't healed. It just does that all the time. It's just fawning. It's just like people pleasing. Oh yeah, whatever you want. Oh yeah, it doesn't matter if you were mean to me, like whatever, right? So those are the 4 modes, and that's for everybody here. I just wanted to teach all that. But so because you said you don't know anything about this, it's very important that you understand. You have to understand how trauma works and how it affects you and what PTSD is, okay? And even if you haven't been diagnosed or if you don't have it, still you'll have these reactions. Even people without trauma have these reactions, but with people with trauma, it's a lot. Like it stays there. So when I felt that, it was a lot of numbness, and then you confirmed, yeah, it's a lot of numbness. So it could be a freeze mode. And when we've been there for 3 months or longer, we usually need some outside help. That's the rule, 3 months or longer, outside help to pierce through that numbness. So I can only do so much. We're on TikTok Live, and I do need to close off your energy and go to the next person now. But there's numbness there. So know that needs to be worked through. And that's your gift for tonight, is to understand that that's what's going on and that you need to deal with it. Okay. We can't leave it. It's like if you had an open wound on your arm, you can't just leave it there. Okay. If you leave it there, nothing will change ever, including your financial situation. I was so numb, and it's funny I mentioned that because I gave you the perfect example. It just came through. I wouldn't even open my bank account app. I was so paralyzed. I was so it was like I was terrified. And this was even after I had, because this was in 2014, I made $30,000 in a week in my business. That was my old salary in a week. Okay, doing this, coaching, like tons. You can see my old YouTube videos. Don't laugh at me. I was wearing my 80s belt. I'm like, hi guys, let me tell you about energy. But a lot of people hired me, so who cares? And it was fun. But anyhow, don't laugh at me. I also did speaking events and all kinds of things. But anyway, yeah, but even after that, my best friend, Natalie, she was like, girl, I'm like, I'm going broke because I made that money. And then after that, I just lost it all because I thought everything was perfect. I didn't lose it fast or anything. It wasn't super traumatic, but it ran out, right? And then I went into this freeze mode and I wasn't making more money. I'm like, Natalie, I think I need to look for a roommate. She's like, oh, you can stay with me. So we stayed together, but I would do work on her, energy work, because she's an awesome Akashic record reader. And so she was helping me and I was helping her. We'd like stay up in our PJs. It was so fun, y'all. I love energy people. But anyway, so, you know, she was like, girl, you made $30,000. She didn't say girl. She doesn't talk like me, but I just make everybody talk like me. And I say everybody girl. I say Chris, girl. My cat's girl. Chris is like, he's like a mountain man. He's like, don't call me that. But anyway, so Natalie was like, you made $30,000 a week. She's like, I don't know anybody who's done that. Like, why are you not, you know, doing well? And I'm like, don't make me feel bad. But she wasn't. But anyway, it was the numbness. She didn't really understand all the trauma. She did a bit, but you know, it ran deep with me. I've had it since I was 15. Okay. So I really get it because I've had decades of learning and helping people. So yeah. Numbness will stop you. So even though I had all that success, I got into the freeze mode and it messed me up. It just froze me up like a fish. Like I keep saying, a cold fish. Okay. Thank you, Gina, says Kiki. You're welcome, honey. I just want you to know that, okay? That you can move through this. And this is a huge, like, self-awareness is everything. It's the first step to healing and getting through this numbness. It's not just with money, it's with everything, but it will resolve your money issues. Okay, honey? So stick around and come back and tell us, stay in touch, okay? Tell us how it works out for you, because I really want to know. And yeah. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your question. We're going to move on to the next person. Okay? Give me a second. I just need to. My massage therapist told me I have to stand up every 20 minutes, so I'll be right back. But type in the chat if you want a reading. Let me know. Don't look at my skirt. It's kind of short. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Type in the chat if you want a reading. Let me know. Type in the chat. Let me know. I'll be right back. I'm right here. I'm just closing my blinds. Oh, the moon is so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's gorgeous. The forest moon, y'all. Oh my gosh. Stay there. Wait for me. The moon is so pretty. I can't. Y'all, the moon is gorgeous tonight. Sometimes I leave my lives and I go look out the window and I look at the bears and everything that we have because we live in the middle of the forest. And the moon is absolutely stunning. I can't always see it because of all the trees, but I went to close the blinds and there she is. I was like, girl, you look so cute. She was just like, who was it that came in here? Maya? Maya's like, look at me. Maya in the club. Everyone's hitting on me, she said. Oh my god, that was so funny. I was trying to read and then she comes in here. She's like, everyone's hitting on me. She meant hating. She had the typo. Girl. She's like, look at me. Everybody hits on me, Jana. I'm like, you get it, sister. I like that. I like that energy. I like that vibe. Some girls get jealous of that, but I'm like, girl, you go get that. You go get that ish. Bring it all home. Same with your bag, your money, okay? Your shmoney. Go get it. Go get it. Hi, Sophie. Welcome in, honey. Nice to see you. Moi. Is that M-U-A or moi? I love that. Mwah. Chef's kiss. Sherry, what's up? Welcome in. Okay, who wants a reading? Because I'm going to choose someone from here. Girl, Maya, how old are you, honey? I was just talking about you. Maya, she doesn't want to tell me her age, probably. Which I understand, but I feel like you're kind of young, honey. I probably shouldn't read you. We get kind of funky up in this club. In the club with the fam. Now all I can think about is that beautiful moon out there. But guess what? We got the power because it's right there in the window. I wish you could see out my window. But I never show you because I got all stuff all around. You know, all the stuff in the club. All the things in the club that we need. The lights and the club. The speakers. It's the mountain air. I think so, Paul. Well, let's just say that. Let's go with that. Okay. I entertain myself. That's just the truth. Ooh, Fire Ice Snow Queen. Let's go, girl. So the Snow Queen asks, how much are the readings? So what I'm doing right now is it's spirit led. So I'm choosing intuitively. Whoever jumps out at me, I'm going to say, you, get over here. And then I'm going to read you, okay? But if you want to purchase a reading, you can purchase a reading. It's $22. The link is in the bio. If you need help, just put iPad. I'll show you how to do it. And then Gemini. And then and it'll pop up on my screen. I haven't called anybody yet, so if you did it right now, you would be next, okay? If I do call somebody before you buy it, then you'll be the one right after, guaranteed. So the $22 gives you a guaranteed reading. If you don't want to pay, just sit around and wait and just hang out, and you just have to be super patient, okay? I do recommend everybody gets on my email list, though. It's free. It's the link in the bio. It's the bottom of the list. It says, there's a link tree, right? The bottom link says, what is it? I'm drawing a blank. What the fuck does it say? Stay with me, something like that, because TikTok's leaving. I can't think when I'm in channel mode. I got to get into my next reading here. What is it? Somebody tell me. Support with me, something like that. Anyway, it's the bottom one. I use emojis for this reason because I always remember the emojis, and you guys will too. It's the red hearts at the bottom, okay? Stay connected, something like that. I don't know. Anyway, it's just a free email list. I recommend everybody gets on that because when I'm off this app, I want you to come with me. Girl, I don't know where I'm going in the club. We got it. The club's expanding. I don't know where I'm going. So it might be like, hey, we're on YouTube. We're trying it out. This is where we are. And then I'll email you the next time. Oh, we're on IG. We're going to give that a shot, right? You got to stay with me. So let's go. Get on the list in the club. The club's going to the email list. I'm really sad because I love TikTok. I really do. I wish it wasn't going, but what are we going to do? It was the same with MySpace. It was the same with the Book of Faces. We all went through all this before, so we just got to evolve. But I'm so attached to TikTok. She's like my bestie. I hate it here. I hate it here. Girl. All right, let me see who I'm going to read for next. And if you are going to pay for a reading, let me know in the chat so that I can, wait for you for a minute, because I can do that too. Let me get some water, speaking of that. Everybody, let's drink some water. I bet you we haven't had enough water today. Let's drink some water. I had one of these. This is my second one, so I should probably have some more. Actually, no, I had two because I worked out on the bike today and I drank a whole one for an hour. And I had one before that too, so this is my third one. Somebody's coming. Let's see. Kitty? Who is it? Rivy? Bear? Whenever they come, I let you see them. I have a mentor. She always does that when she's teaching. She's like, I love her so much, but she does that a lot. She's like, and I do it sometimes too, but she does it a lot. Do you think I'm a copycat? You think I'm copying her? Maybe. We mimic each other. Okay, so let me choose a reading. Who wants a reading? Type again. Even if you typed already, tell me. Tell me if you want it again. Tell me your question. What's your question? What are you working on? What do you need help with? What do you want me to be nosy about? Tell me. I'll get right up in your business. Okay? Please, Lorna. Who's coming out on the, it's like we're in the club and you're coming out in the dance floor like me. Imagine I made y'all dance and I made you come up here. I've had people come up here to talk before. I used to do debates. I'd have like lots of people in here, but now I'm doing this. The club has changed owners. That was like a year and a bit ago. I used to do debates. They got busy, girl. I was on fire. I was like, my debates were all about domestic labor and how we get into, speaking of cleaning, I'm not going to go into that, y'all, but that's what it was about. It was about making sure that there was equal distribution of household labor in the houses, because I was seeing a lot of people in my coaching and just outside too, a lot of women being taken advantage of in that area, if you know what I mean. So I took a stand for that. It was quite fiery. All right. in the club. Linda, I'm gonna choose Linda, honey. Back road therapy. Linda, let's go. Linda, do you have a question for me tonight, honey, or would you just like a card? Let me know. You're welcome, honey. You're welcome. I got you, girl. There was a time when feminists were saying that we shouldn't use the word girl, and I get that because it's kind of like infantilizing, but I really like it. It's just fun. I don't feel like it is. I'm a feminist. I believe in women's rights. That's what a feminist is. It's equal rights for women. That's it. That's how I define feminist. Look at my hair. I also believe in rat's nest in your head, apparently. Don't look. Pretend it's not there. Rude. I bought these Christmas things, like barrettes and stuff, and I had them in my hair. I didn't like them. I bought a whole bunch. I spent a lot of money on them. And then I put them in today. I'm like, I don't like them. Maybe it's just this outfit, but I just didn't like it, so. Talk about a waste of money. We'll see. We'll see. I have a lot. We'll see. Maybe I'll be in the mood one day. Okay. So let's see. Linda, do you have a question, honey? Did you say? It hasn't come through yet. Oh, okay. I got you. Okay. TikTok's blocking your comment for some reason. Apparently it doesn't work. Oh, Kevin. Okay. So just so you know, Linda, I don't know if this is what you're asking, but I don't access other people's energies without their permission. Okay. Sorry. I'm trying not to burp because I just drank a bottle. Yeah. So ask me your question in terms of what will happen with you, and you have to choose one, Kevin or your son. Just choose one and ask a question about you. Okay. The one that's most pressing, the one that you feel the most fire right now, as I say that, just pick one. Okay. Welcome in, everybody. Happy Monday. We're reading tonight. If you'd like your reading, just type it in the chat. It's okay if you type when I'm reading. Somebody, you can chat. It's okay. Send me a message. I'll look back. But also there's links in the bio if someone wants to jump in and prioritize themselves and say, I'm getting a guaranteed reading. It's $22. People do it all the time. It'll pop up on my screen and you'll be next, guaranteed. Otherwise, just sit back and enjoy the show because I'm just going to read intuitively. I'm going to choose people intuitively. It's not logically. It's not like, oh, she was here first. None of that. Okay. It's my intuition choosing. My guides, if you know what I mean, my guides up in the club, they're going to choose. I'm going to tell everybody what's up. Okay. I'm the messenger. Usually they choose the one that's, they know, because they know like who needs the message the most. They know, it said I got a payment, so I thought it was for a reading. I'm like, is the thing not working? But it's not. It was for something else. Passive income, ladies. It just happens when you're not even doing anything. What was I looking for? Hang on. But yeah. Okay. I had to make sure that wasn't a reading, that's all. Okay. Oh, you have the same shirt as me. Awesome, Ange. I love that. I've seen you a few times. How are you? How are you doing? What's going on in the club tonight with the fam? With the fam. Okay, so Linda, what's your question, honey? I don't understand what your question. You said he's great. Everyone else has abused me, not him. I've sent it. You sent it where? Oh. What did you send, honey? I don't know what's going on. Tell me everything. Tell me everything. Oh, your finals. Finally, hey? It's that time of year. I love that. I remember school. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy for you, Ange. You must have a huge just release, right? Okay. Is Kay your person? Okay, let me tune in. Linda. Okay. I get you now. So you're saying all your relationships were abusive except for him so far. How long have you known him, honey? Calming. Okay. How long have you been together? Just tell me that much. How long have you known him? It's August. Okay. And so are you living together? Let me see. You're not living together, right? I'm checking. July. Okay. I'm getting you're not living together. In the same building. Okay. You're not in the same. Okay. But you're talking about moving in together. Okay. Or you're thinking about it maybe. Maybe you haven't talked about it, but you're thinking about it. Okay. Okay. So I'm getting yes, he is good for you, but also yes, wait. I'm getting both. So wait, in case you are talking. Okay, you're not talking about it. Okay. Just keep things as they are in terms of living situations. But yes. But I want you to learn to use your intuition. I have a feeling this is what your card's going to be about too. So let's check it out. I already pulled it for you, okay? I haven't looked at it yet. I was just making sure it's that. Okay. Linda. This is interesting. Why is it taking me so long? And stay with me because I'll read it for you. And if you have, you do feel that he's the one. Yeah. I love that. And like your card's saying, why is it taking me so long? That's so interesting, right? Why is it taking me so long? It's so beautiful. Why has it taken it so long to find him? Why is it taking you so long to trust? You know, there's lots of swirling questions, right? Like, why is it? There you go. It was the perfect card for you. As you can see, I didn't even look at it before we talked. And until like just now. But I pulled it intuitively and I put it down and it was flipped upside down. Okay. The only reason you have not already received what you desire is because you are holding yourself in a vibrational pattern that does not match the vibration of your desire. So I'm guessing your desire is to have a trusting, safe relationship. And by the way, the first thing I want to say to you, honey, is when we've been through trauma, and if you have children, especially, I feel like you have children, that you should be hesitant. Like sometimes as trauma survivors, we can say, oh, it's because of my trauma. Like I'm all messed up. No, no. Especially if you're a mama bear, you have 3 boys. See, you should be hesitant. You should be not like anxious or nervous. And I don't sense that. I don't feel tons of anxiety. You're just wondering, right? And I really want to encourage you to stay like that. Stay logical. Stay protective. You have a heart to protect. Your history is fragile. You should be like a mama bear, and the person who is right for you is going to have so much love. It's going to shine through, but also we get to keep healing and trusting like you are now. You're coming here. We're talking. We're moving through it, right? But also you have 3 boys. You should absolutely be a mama bear and absolutely be vetting. That's your word, vetting, you know, checking things out because people will tell you all kinds of things. And I'm saying this as your big sister, your mentor, like, you know, no matter what they say. I say this to Chris. We've been living together for 10 years and I still say it to this day. Whenever he says, oh, I'll do this, Lila. I'm like, okay, don't forget I watch actions, not words. Like always, always. Okay. So that's what I do for vetting. I watch people's behavior, how they are now. I don't care what they tell me. I don't care what they tell me about the past, the future, their friends. I want to meet those friends. I want to meet that family. And because sometimes we've all heard it with our girlfriends, right? They go out for dinner and, you know, they're dating this guy and he's like, oh, I'm going to introduce you to my friends. So he comes out and the guy goes to the bathroom and he's like, and you're like, oh, so yeah, Joe says he's excited to get married. And they're all like, Joe hates getting married, and you learn the truth, right? You're like, oh, really, Joe? Okay, right? And the longer you wait, the better, okay? Like, you know, I also feel you do too, yeah. But I do feel like, let me tune into this, because this is kind of deep, but we got to go here for a second. Okay. I'm getting that you're not rushing in the sexual department either. And I'm not trying to be nosy, but I'm just saying like chemicals can really disrupt this whole entire process. Once we get the chemicals going with the kissing and all that stuff, right? Maybe that is what's for you and you don't have to share or whatever, but maybe, you know, like, you know, watch that too. Like I would hold back, like not hold back like you're making someone wait or punishing them. It's not about waiting. It's about getting to know someone and making sure. And I want to honor your intuition here, Linda, too. But once we get those kissing chemicals and especially the other chemicals, okay, when the birth canal is involved, major endocrine system activation. And then we've all seen it with our friends. We're like, what happened to her? What happened to her logical mind? Oh, it's gone. Why? Because all that stuff got involved, right? It's different if it's like, you know, you're just out there playing, exploring. I don't judge anybody. Go play, have fun. If you're safe and you're attracted, go to town. But if you do it with the same person more than once or twice, then we're getting into major bonding stuff. And that's hard to override, and we can't think anymore. And that's when what you're afraid of, predators, love to play, because they're like, I got her hooked. And it doesn't matter what, you know, they give you this impression that they're great. And like I said, I don't know. I'm not getting bad vibes from him, but I'm human, right? But the thing is like, I want to give you the power to be smart and to use your intuition and to always be watching, and definitely don't let all that stuff cloud your logic until you're 100,000,000% sure. And I would at least give it 3 months. You know why? Because corporations use 3 months, don't they? Nobody gets benefits until 3 months. Why? They've done studies. It takes that long for someone to show you who they really are. Okay? At least 3 months of no intimacy, if that makes sense. It's the intimate part, the talking. Yeah. Okay. That's good. So there's no chemicals like that. That's good. I think you're in a good position then if you're not being clouded. So if I were you, I would give it at least a good 3 months. And if you have any like questions after that, don't dive into anything. Make it 4 or 5 or 6. Take as long as you need. You're a trauma survivor. You've been through a lot, and you deserve to take all the time you need, my love. All the time. Okay? Even if it's a year, I don't care. He's not going to wait. Someone else will, girl. Trust me. Okay? You sure have. Yeah. So you're on the right track, honey. Just stay with it. Okay? And why is it taking me so long? Stop asking yourself that. Stop rushing yourself. Be compassionate. That's the big thing here. And it's talking about like the reason why it is taking so long is because you're holding yourself in a vibrational pattern that does not match the vibration of your desire. So maybe you're saying, tell me if I'm wrong, or just, you know, take it or leave it. But you know, maybe you're saying, I should be here already. I should be like so-and-so and everybody else. No, we're trauma survivors. We're not supposed to be anything like that. It's the world that doesn't get us. Okay? And they can go kick rocks if they don't want to. Okay? That's it. That's your reading. Excuse me. I was burning Palo Santo, so it got in my nose again. All right, my love, Linda. True. That's right. Hey, Maritime Sassy. What's up, girl? Alberta, we're neighbors. I'm in BC. Welcome. Thank you, Linda says, thank you so much. You're welcome. Thank you for all the hearts, honey. And I hope you stick around. I always say give me a follow and come back, but TikTok's going away. So make sure you head to my link in my bio. There's an email list I created at the bottom. It says stay in touch. I just remembered now. I couldn't remember before. I'm like, what does it say? And I can tell none of you joined the list because none of you told me what it said. You didn't even go to my bio. How rude. I'm just joking. But anyway, go there so we can stay in touch, okay? Okay, awesome, Linda. I'll see you when you get back. But yeah, I'm going to do a giveaway probably on the next live, and I'm going to pick from that list. So get on the list, girl. Will that make you go? I'm just kidding. The reason I'm so adamant about the list is because seriously, I don't know where I'm going after TikTok. I'm deciding, I'm talking to my guides. They're trying to tell me, and I'm like, blah, 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 playing my games, doing my thing like on my iPad and stuff. And I got lots of work to do. I got clients, I got courses I'm creating, I got stuff I'm doing on the back end. So I'm busy. But I like to play my games on a break just to like get perspective and go for walks and stuff too. But yeah, so I need that list. I need everybody to be on it because I don't want to just disappear one day. Do you? That would suck. And this is definitely happening. We don't know what TikTok's going to do in the next couple weeks. I'm going to start to like take away our connections. Like, is it going to start to shut down slowly? We don't know. So get on the list. I want us to stay connected. Okay. All right. So it's like an announcement list, y'all. It's like, this is what's going on up in the club, in the community. I should have called it the club. I should call it that. That'd be fun. I think I called it community home or something. I should have called it the club. The Trauma Badass Club. Got to get in the club. Okay. All right. Yeah, I heard I've been watching a lot of creators talk about different things, and I know Jeffree Star's like, TikTok's not going anywhere, and he just doesn't want to believe it. I think some people are in denial. We've had hints of it for over a year now, and the Supreme Court has ruled. So I think some people are just in denial, but that's okay. Let them be. I love Jeffree Star, by the way. I like his lives. I like his vibe. I like his makeup. I like everything. But he's like, don't even talk to me about that. You can't blame the guy. It's like his whole life. And I love it here too. It's sad. It's really sad. But we got to face things because it's happening. All right. And also, even let's say if for some reason tomorrow they're like, oh, we're going to stay again. I'm like, I'm getting over the push-pull. Like, so I'm going to be taking the club and putting a found. We might still, let's say TikTok got saved. We might still have like reels and stuff here, but I'm really over the carpet under the rug, all of that stuff. You know, I don't like that. It feels like an abusive relationship. I'm not kidding. It's like, you're never sure if they're going to be here or not. Especially for trauma survivors, we need a strong foundation. So as much as I love you, TikTok, Big T, I really do love you. I have loved this place. You can email me, Linda, if you want to. There's an email. I think that's confusing people because I put the email. I have that there just for people who are interested in coaching and stuff. But you can email me and just say, put me on the list and I'll put you on. But there is a separate link there too. Yeah, Canadian TikTok. Yeah, I just feel like Canadian TikTok would be kind of boring. We have like hardly anyone compared to the US. It would be very boring. I'm not going to lie. I know for me, I have family and friends in the States too, and lots of my clients are in the States, so it would just feel weird for me. But yeah, I love Canadians too, but I'm just saying it's way smaller than the States, like way smaller. Massively smaller. So it's going to be a little quiet in the club. It's going to be like nobody at the club. There'll be a couple of us, but girl, we need people at the club. You're near Toronto. Awesome. I was born in Hamilton, Linda. Hamilton, Ontario. They call it the armpit. Thank you. Rude. But I was born there. I'm in BC. I've been here 20 years now. Actually, I was here before that too. I went to university here too. Bowie says it's $1 billion industry, but we will all see. Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, for me, it's 85% sure. That's what, from my sources and, you know, just reading actual Supreme Court, what they're doing. Like, you know, you can go to the website too. Like going to the source is what you know. They've already appealed it. It didn't go through. So, girl, January 18th is the date. Is it 19th or 18th? I was saying 20th. I think it's 19th or 20th. But yeah, it is happening. So I noticed my algorithm totally changed too. I'm not the only one. I have lots of mentors on here. I have people I watch too, and everyone's saying it's changed already. So something's going on. Something's up in the club. Okay. Yes. Dun, 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 dun. All right, my loves. I think I'm going to call it there for tonight. I'm going to go get some food. I might come back later. Normally I come on like 2 hours from now, so maybe I'll come back. But I just want to do a quick afternoon live. It's still only 5:30 here. It's dark already outside, but it's so early still. But yeah, I'm gonna stop it there. I'm gonna call it there, and I want to thank everyone so much for bringing all of your questions and your energy to the live. Linda, you want to book with me? Yes, go ahead, honey. Email me. Let's talk. Let's chat. I'd love to read for you some more and talk. Okay. All right, my loves. And all the best to you, Linda, with the man. Have fun with it, my love. I feel like it's just, you feel very strong, and I just want you to be like, you know, just light with it. Enjoy it. And just take care of yourself and tell that inner part of you that's so vulnerable, because I've been through that too. When I was 15, I had a near-death attack by a football player. Like, I'm lucky to be here. Okay. So I know a lot about, you know, that kind of history and always being cautious, but I learned like just to love that vulnerable part of me so much, and just consistently having that self-talk, like, I'm going to take care of you. I got you, you know, because there's always going to be that scared part when we've been through something like that. It's intense. And I know you have too. So yeah, we're in this together, girl. Oh, I'm so sorry, honey. Yeah. Some people's mental health is out of control. That's why I'm here, helping us get ours straight. So we can keep attracting and staying strong and healthy people and staying strong too. Because we can have PTSD and be healthy and be respectful and be living on purpose, life purpose, making shit tons of money, doing what we love, and being safe the whole time because that's what we deserve. We're trauma badasses, babies. That's what we are. That's what I call us all. Okay, you are, Linda. Yes. Okay, honey. Biggest hug to you, Linda. Biggest Italian squishy hug like my nonna used to give me. I couldn't breathe when I was a kid. She'd squeeze me so hard. I loved it. She'd like lift, you know, when you lift kids up in the air, she'd lift me and just squeeze me like, Gina. I'm like, ugh. But I loved every minute of it. So those are the kinds of hugs I give. My mom gives those too. I love those hugs. The best. All right, my loves. Good night. I might come back. I don't think so, but I might. If I do, I do. I'll see you then. If not, we'll see you tomorrow. All right. Lots of love. Bye, everybody. Bye.